Seems like lately when you turn on the news, all you hear about is crime, and some of it is really ugly, especially lately. Well, I have some good news for you. Crime in Salt Lake City is lower. And I'm not talking just for like a 1 week period or a 1 month period. This is over a longer period of time. So why is this happening? Well, let's discuss it on this video and give you the numbers and what Salt Lake City has done to lower the numbers. And we're getting after it right now. And welcome to the Living in Utah channel. I'm Mike Gallagher. I'm a local real estate agent. If you want to learn everything about living in Utah, you've come to the right channel. May consider tapping that subscribe button down below and hitting that bell notification. YouTube will send you an alert every time I release a new video. Apart from making videos, I also help people buy or sell real estate in the area. So if I can be of any assistance, I'll put my contact information on the screen. It'll also be down in the show notes. So crime is down in Salt Lake City. Just some fantastic news. We always like to hear that kind of news. But how much? I'm ready for you, Mike. You're probably going to tell me like 0.5%, 1%. No. Let's talk about business robberies. They're down 33%. Aggravated assaults down 19.4%. Gun-involved crimes, wait for this number, 71.4%. And before you think it, no, we did not ban guns. We did not take away everybody's gun. How about murder and individual robberies? There is no change. But hopefully, down the line, we will see those numbers also go down. But the overall monthly crime is down 10.7%. So why has all this happened? Did it just come out of the sky? All of a sudden we have some lower numbers? No, Salt Lake City has been working on this for a number of years. They developed a plan with the help of the University of Texas in San Antonio. And I've been told that this university has experience in helping with crime reduction. They study different areas and what works and what does not work. They've actually had some successful plans developed in the Dallas area, the San Antonio area, and in Tacoma, Washington. So with the help of the university, they came up with what they call a violent crime reduction plan. And the whole plan targets your violent street crime. Things like murder, robberies, assault, some of the big items that many cities in the United States are dealing with on a daily basis. Now, they did release some of the tactics that they use to help reduce crime. Now, they did not let everything out of the bag. One of the things that they did, they would have officers in their patrol cars with their overhead lights running in areas that they knew were hotspots for crime. They would usually do this for about 15 minutes during the peak crime hours. So whether or not there was a crime being committed or not, the officers with their lights would be going. I guess they were trying to basically say, hey, the police is in the neighborhood, so please don't commit any crime. And in their report, they said that most of the hotspots that they found in Salt Lake City were about 1 block in length, so it was pretty much short distance, but they found about 10 to 15 areas throughout the city that they wanted to concentrate on. So with these areas, these hotspot areas, there were some underlying issues like dim lighting, areas that are blocked to cars, just have like an alleyway or a walkway. So they were trying to target these particular areas to make them less attractive to criminals, having the police officers right there with their lights flashing. So moving forward, they have just completed phase 1 when we've seen a good amount of reduction. So now they're moving into phase 2. And the police department calls this particular phase place-based policing. So they're trying to target areas that have high rates of violent crime. So they're trying to get the officers into those particular areas to reduce the violent crime. So for an example, in Dallas, Texas, who also used the university to help them with their crime issues, they had an apartment complex that was receiving a lot of calls, a lot of crime. So they put more police officers around that particular location. But they also created a youth program, gave the kids and the teenagers things to do throughout the day or on the weekends, and they found some dramatic crime reduction around that apartment complex. And apart from that, in Dallas, Texas, they also got everybody involved in the city. They had code enforcement involved, writing tickets, enforcing codes. They had the Parks and Recreation Division, also involved in the crime reduction, create programs, communities for kids and teenagers to do things. And they also had the city attorney involved in their crime reduction plan. Now, all this put together, they also saw a significant reduction in crime. This is the exact same thing Salt Lake City is seeing, and we are continuing on with other phases of this plan they have developed. So as Salt Lake City continues down this roadmap, right now they're trying to identify other areas of interest and starting to put together some kind of game plan to reduce violent crime in these other hotspot areas to bring every, I guess, category of crime lower. Everything right now is being driven by data. Wherever they are noticing crime is where they are focusing all their attention. So as we wrap this up, a little bit of conclusion. Things are turning around. Salt Lake City is not unlike a lot of big cities in the country. They've had some crime issues in the past. It seems like they are getting a lot of things under control with hopefully some great results further down the road with some other plans that they are developing. If you have any kind of questions, by all means, reach out to me. I'm glad to answer anything that I can. And until the next video, take care and stay safe.